Alrighty, there's the moon arising. Let's see if we can't see a meteor zip across the screen. What do you think? That'll be great. Sorry for the shaking. Leg spasms. Let's see if we can't see. There's that star up there. I'm going to pan around here to other stars. There's a nice bright star over there. Don't you know that you are a shooting star, and all the world will love you just as long as you are a shooting star. Mama came to the door with a teardrop in her eye. Johnny said, "Don't cry, Mama, just smile and wave goodbye." Don't you know? Yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know. No meteorites. It's a Perseids meteor shower. Yet, I don't see anything. Too much light pollution. And I'm in a small town, a little town on Lake Erie, right at the mouth of the Detroit River. I'm pointing it towards the sky. You never know. We might be able to see a meteor zip by. Is that Mars up there? No clue. You don't know what's what anymore. Mars, a star, it's a light in the sky. I mean, this moon hasn't looked normal to me for, wow, I don't know, like a year. Just looks very strange. And that's just me, though. I don't know. I don't know. It's the best place to be. Eh? They say ignorance is bliss, but, really, it's like, I would rather, claim not to know and be thought of as a fool than to claim to know and remove all doubt. So, I mean, as I always say, choose. Right? The path of least resistance, right? That's a choice you have to make. Right? The Buddha said the middle path. Eh? Jesus said narrow is the way. Right? Aren't we in the garden? Right? Where we entered into the consciousness or dimension of polarity, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Isn't that just another way of saying the dimension of polarities? Hey, the center of the toroid. The toroid. Hey, didn't God say, you can partake of any of the worlds that I created, eh? Or whatever, the trees, the fruits of the trees of the garden. You can partake of any of those, save for the one in the center of the garden. Right? the tree of knowledge of good and evil, lest ye die. Right? But again, I don't want to burst any bubble or any belief system that, that there was an actual serpent and an apple was involved. And I mean, I know there's a lot of people that'll take it literal, right? I apologize for the shaking. I'm just trying to get my bearings here, see where I can get the best angle for that moon horizon. So, we partook of the tree in the center. Third dimensional polarity. You're born, you die. Okay? We're eternal. So, if we're eternal, right, and we enter into the center of the toroid where this world exists, where the energy of the Creator splits, divides into two, negative and positive poles, night, day, up, down, hot, cold, wet, dry, man, woman, left, right, you got it. You're either listening or you're talking or you're listening. One or the other. Choose. Again, it's a simple deduction. Right now, this whole COVID business, coronavirus, is an anagram for carnivorous. Okay? The beast. Let he who has understanding know the number of the beast, for it is the number of man. 666. 666. It doesn't mention anything about any demon, devil, horn, Satan, nothing. It just says, let he who has understanding. It's basically saying, look into this. If you want to know, you got to do your research. You got to look into it. Let he who has understanding know the number of the beast, for it is the number of man. Okay, so let's look into that. 666, the number of man. Okay, what does it mean? All right, I don't know exactly, but the only thing that I can think of that relates to 666 is that we are made up of carbon atoms. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. But you know what the amazing thing is, ladies and gentlemen? Is that we're sentient beings. We've taken this form on. It's only 10% of the iceberg that you see floating on top of the ocean. That's not really that much, is it? So, we're sentient. What does that mean? You're awake, you're aware. You can say, I am this, I am that. You can also check your emotions, right? You get angry, you get jealous, you get spiteful, you get joyful, you get excited, you get ecstatic, you get blissful. Those are all labels of different frequencies that are passing through that meat suit that you have on loan temporarily. So, what do you do? What do you do with this information? Myself, I've recognized the frequencies that I've been accustomed to labeling as depression, anger, hatred, resentment, all of the issues. I've learned to identify them as frequencies. They are very low frequencies, and they will eventually make you sick. I am a testament to that, ladies and gentlemen. I will admit, 8 years of depression. I left my own city where I lived, and I moved away. And I just beat myself up day in and day out. Day in and day out. I could not ask for help. I was too prideful. But you know what they say? Pride leaves on horseback and returns on foot. So here I am, humbled after 9 years of hiding away. But I wasn't hiding. I was actually working out my issues, plucking out each little piece of garbage that I had nestled in my heart. Anyway, enough about me, because it's all about you. And you are me. I mean, the intelligence that's giving me the ability to speak these words is the same intelligence that's listening at the other end from a different perspective. Your personality will convince you, bullshit, I'm me and that guy is him. Yeah, okay. I'd rather be at peace than be right, so you're right. If that's the way you want to see it, that's cool. It's all good. It's all good now, my brothers. We out the hood now. It's so easy for folks to say, just watch the stars go on. And I'm watching every night as they light up the skies. And here I am, saying to you tonight, have a peaceful evening. Rest assured you'll get up in the morning. The sun will be shining on your face.